That's called the pick just fell into the guitar and I need to get it out, so I'm going to take another pick out now and use the other pick instead. Okay, let me see, where's the chat? Okay, the chat's on there. Okay, hey everyone, my name is Asamat. Nama saya Asamat. Terima kasih kerana menonton video hari ini. Saya tengah streaming sekarang dekat sini, dekat Facebook live di page saya. Dan this over here you guys are, I'm trying again this restream thing. Tengah cuba stream kepada berapa I think streaming on Twitch, streaming on Periscope, streaming on Periscope, Twitch, Facebook personal and also YouTube. So thanks so much for watching. Hari ni I just wanna like kind of chit chat a bit, cerita-cerita, sembang-sembang, just kind of hang out. See if I can get this angle more consistent on the same side. Okay, cool. So the story hari ni is just talking about music as a hobby and music as a career. So if you guys have any questions about the difference between doing music as a hobby or the difference between doing music as a career, you can ask questions. I'll try my best to answer. Saya akan cuba jawab. Tapi kalau menonton ni di mana-mana platform saya, kalau menonton ni di Periscope, tolong follow saya. Kalau menonton ni di Facebook, tolong follow saya. Kalau di Twitch, if you're on Twitch, follow me. If you're on YouTube, shout out Weird Creature Looking Ria on YouTube. How you doing? Terima kasih kerana menonton. Thanks for watching. Hey, hi. Cool. Okay, so let's play something first. Some music first. Okay. Azam, I'm good. Great, good to hear that. Hi Zabel. Doing great, that's awesome. Hi. Okay, apa khabar semua? So cool. Hi Sumisaki. Okay. Twitch is blurry. Mingau. Apa khabar baik? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, just keep letting me know if it's blurry. Unfortunately, I'm not in control of how it appears on every stream. But yeah, just keep me posted. I know, and then I know which one's clear or not. Okay, Oktober. Tak tahu, saya tak tahu main lah Oktober. Sorry, Oktober dah. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know the whole song. I just know that part because I like that part so much. How do I place this better? Okay, anyways. Okay guys, so let's talk a little bit, cerita-cerita sikit sebanyak pasal apa beza, what's the difference between doing music as a career versus music as a hobby. So let me see if I can angle this in a way that's kind of in a similar spot. Can I do this? Okay. I'm gonna hold this here for a while so that I'll be actually kind of looking kind of closer to you guys. See if I can get this better. Okay, kind of at the same angle almost. Okay, we'll see how this works. Okay, so I think the big difference is kan, like when you're talking about music as a hobby, music sebagai hobi dan music sebagai kerjaya. Soalannya is, and saya akan cuba buat ni dalam dua bahasa. So if anyone wants me to explain something again in English or in Malay dalam bahasa Melayu, tolong just let me know. Sebab I don't know how many people yang cakap Melayu, berapa ramai orang yang cakap Inggeris, okay? But just tanya, kalau ada anything I need to re-explain, just let me know. So I think the thing is, right, I've been doing music, saya dah buat music selama 24 tahun so far. And for the most part, I think music sebagai hobi bagi saya cuma the first 2 tahun pertama aja is sebagai hobi. Masa saya form 4 dengan form 5, dia hobi. It was a hobby only for the first 2 years, you know, 16, I was 16 and 17. Dan bila go to the next part kan, when I went to college, it already became a career for me. You know, it became something yang nak bina my own kerjaya. And so the big difference is bila you buat ni sebagai kerjaya is that you have to, saya 39 turning 40, 39 turning 40 December ni, I'm turning 40 years old in December, so I'm celebrating my birthday in December. Few more months, 1, 2, 11, 12, yeah, 2 more months. So the thing is kan, when you do it as a hobby, you can do as much as you want. You boleh practice, nak practice sikit, you boleh practice sikit. Nak practice banyak, you boleh practice banyak. You nak skip 2 minggu tak practice pun tak apa, you know. It doesn't matter, you know. When you do it as a hobby, you can start, stop whenever you want. And matlamat you bila you practice tu is like kind of chill lah, you know. Kalau you rasa you nak belajar lagu baru, belajar lagu baru. Kalau you tak nak belajar lagu baru, tak payah belajar lagu baru. No one's gonna like kind of stream at you for not knowing a song, for example. But if you are doing music as a career, soalannya is that most people, even my friends yang masuk college kan, a lot of my friends who went to music school or college, we learn about how to make music. Kita belajar macam mana kita nak buat music. 70 kan? Tak, 1980, 1980, December 1980. So when you go to music college, kita belajar pasal cara nak buat music, cara nak arrange, cara nak tulis lagu, cara nak main gitar, instrument. You know, you learn about your instrument, you learn about how to create music. And there are some music business class. Ada kelas music business. Macam saya belajar dengan Ahmad Izam Omar, saya belajar dengan Buntan, saya belajar dengan Jennifer Thompson. And when you study with people dalam industry music, when you study from people in the industry, you get some insight of how to do it. But you never really know macam mana, apa bezanya kita buat sebagai hobi dan kerjaya ni sampai kita start kerja betul-betul. And beza dia bila kita nak buat sebagai kerjaya. Fakizul Farhan, apa khabar? Selamat tengok, selalu di Sabah. Ya, bila kita, when you do it as a hobby tu, there's no pressure. Stream except phone is clear. Stream except phone is clear. Okay. Phone is clear. So on the phone is okay. Facebook is good. Well, thanks so much for checking everything. I really appreciate that. Yeah, thanks so much for checking everything. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Waalaikumsalam, Rashid. So, bila kita nak decide tu kan, especially kalau kita dah main music lama, lepas tu nak decide. I get people datang kat saya kan, dia cakap, you know, macam, how do I get this angle? Okay. Dia tanya saya, macam mana kita nak transition, nak tukar daripada buat sebagai hobi kepada buat sebagai kerjaya. Dan the problem with that is bila kita nak tukar tu, dia punya consideration dah berubah. You have to start thinking about apa benda yang you buat kan, what do you do yang boleh orang nak bayar you. What can you do that people will pay you for? That's the difference between a career. The career kan, you have to figure out how to monetize your work. What are you good at? Apa benda yang you pandai buat? Dan orang sudi nak hire you untuk buat benda tu. Sebab it's one thing to be a good guitar player. You can be a good guitar player, tapi kalau katakan you main gitar dan orang tak berminat, apa yang you main. Katakan you boleh main macam Pliny 100% atau you boleh main macam Periphery. Let's say you can play like Pliny. Let's say you can play like Periphery. You're at that level of musicianship, but there's no demand for it, for example. Then it means that you're very good as a musician, but there's no way to make money from it. Now, if you're doing, and then soalannya kan, like bila you buat music sebagai kerjaya, ada beberapa benda tau you boleh fikirkan kerjaya tu sebagai satu benda yang amat commercial, atau you boleh fikirkan macam like I nak buat my own music, artinya as a creative career. Bila as a creative career, you have to figure out, you know, are you trying to find your own, make your own music, make your own band? If you're going to do that, then you have to figure out where does it fit in the industry, and how much of it you want to rely, berapa banyak you nak bergantung pada music you sendiri tu untuk cari makan. Tu benda-benda kena fikirkan. So there's a lot of things to consider lah. Waalaikumsalam. Ya, siapa-siapa, if you're watching this, tolong share dengan kawan-kawan. If you're watching this, please share this stream with any of your friends, kawan-kawan yang mungkin berminat, and ask me questions, because I'm here to try to help anyone who has questions about this topic. I might do more of this where I'm just, you know, kind of chit-chatting on different topics, like sembang-sembang, cerita-cerita topik lain. So I think the biggest thing is to realize that bila you buat as a hobby tu, there's no pressure except from yourself to be good. But bila you buat as a career, there's pressure of, in terms of like, you know, are you going to be happy if you can make zero money? Or are you going to be happy when you make 1,000 ringgit or $1,000 or 2,000 ringgit or $2,000, you know? Or do you need to make your income 100% from music or not? And if you do your income from music, you know, how much of it's from performing or teaching? Do you like teaching or do you like performing? So semua benda-benda ni kan, apa benda yang you nak buat tu menjadi satu consideration. Dan kadang-kadang yang frustration tu kan, you might be a good musician tapi kerja tak banyak. Or you might be a bad musician, then you banyak kerja. It means that you're probably good at networking, or you know people that want to hire you. So your skill set to how good you are at music does not necessarily mean you're going to get hired a lot. You know, you have to also know, do you know the right people to be hired? So there's a lot of considerations. Of course, if you're very good and you know people, then you can get more work. Problemnya kadang-kadang orang complain tak ada kerja tapi they're not very good. Okay, Fakizul Farhan tanya, antara lead guitarist dan bass player, yang mana lebih senang nak belajar dan mana lebih menjamin kerjaya di Malaysia ni? Sus we like that. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Okay. So, to be honest, kalau you nak belajar, kalau you nak cari makan kan, better you become bass players, but there's not as many bass players. Hello Zain Solo, baru masuk, apa khabar? So if you want to look at it in terms of like as a career, then becoming bass player is more in demand, especially kalau you nak jadi session players. But there's not that many bass player actually. Banyak bass player, bassists. There's a lot of bassists in the world, but how many bassists are really good? You know, especially in terms of session work. So it really depends. You know, and just because you have to figure out, you know, senang ke tak, it depends on how good you are and how rajin you are. You know, some people they can catch things cepat, you know, but doesn't mean that, you know. Yeah, man, we are multi-streaming. Yeah. We're streaming on like we're streaming on Twitch, on Periscope, on Facebook, and Twitch, Facebook, personal Facebook, my Facebook page, Periscope, and also what's the next one? YouTube. We're on YouTube as well. Okay, I'm gonna try to answer as much as possible. Okay, so yeah, I think the thing is then untuk menjamin kerjaya, there's no such thing as like one thing menjamin kerjaya you. It depends on how good you are. If you're a bad bass player, you tak ada dapat kerja. Kalau you're a good guitarist, you might get work. So it really depends. In terms of strategy, right, I would say a bass player is better. Twitch represent. Apa khabar? I like this. Twitch represent. Nice. Muhammad tanya, what defines a good musician? A good musician is someone who knows what they need to do at the right time, you know. It's not just about macam you boleh main gitar tapi you tak tahu berkomunikasi dengan band, then it's not good. You know, katakan you pandai bercakap tapi cannot play, it's also not good. So you need to know how to play, you need to be reliable, you need to be on time, You need to know how to play musically as best as possible, and you need to be able to mingle with the people that you're working with and not stress them out. You know, make everyone's life easier. Irman nak tanya macam mana nak teruskan perjalanan band. Sekarang ni kami dalam create sebuah band, dah buat berapa lagu, tapi perjalanan stuck kat situ. Sebab blur what you should do next steps. Can you give you some tips? Sure. My tip would be this: you need to figure out what you want to do, where you want to go. You nak masuk apa? Do you want your band to be on radio? Do you want your band to be on TV? Do you want your band to go to the United States, to the US? Do you want your band to be in the Malay market, the English market, instrumental band market? Do you want to be famous on YouTube? Do you want to be famous on Instagram? What is your idea of success? So you have to figure out your goal, then you will figure out the steps, you know. If you don't know what are your goals, kan, it's very difficult to go to the next stage. So you kena decide apa matlamat you dulu, then you boleh plan. Sebab some people, they release a single and then they have no strategy. They have the single release, lepas tu they don't know how to promote. So it's very different. Akmal tanya, is it okay kalau tak mahir teori tapi nak bina kerjaya dalam music? Yeah, you don't have to know theory to have a career in music. I know musician yang tak tahu theory. Tapi kalau you sengaja tak nak tahu, then it's like kind of bodoh sombong lah kan. It's like you just don't want to know. Then that's a problem. If you don't know, it's not a problem. But if you have a chance to learn about music theory, you ada peluang nak belajar theory music, tapi you tak nak, you degil, then that's a problem. So sweet like that. I don't play music, but dang, these are some good pointers. Yeah, man, I'm trying my best to share some stuff, dropping some real truth bombs here. Danny Rush, apa khabar tuan? Khabar baik. Terima kasih. Okay, let's see. Ada soalan tadi. Name 3 good guitarists in Malaysia. Melina William. Siapa dia? Melina William, Syam Kamikaze, Mike Kidal. I can give you more. There's a lot of good guitarists in Malaysia. Jamie Wilson, very very good. Siapa lagi that I like? Riton Deja Voodoo Spells, very good. Jack from O Cintaku, one of my friends, very good as well. Hanafi from Estrange, good guitar player, very good guitar player. Favorite guitarist Malaysia dan guitarist luar. Favorite guitarist Malaysia, Melina William, Syam Kamikaze, Jamie Wilson. Some of my favorites lah. I have a lot more I like also. Pete Teo, I like Pete Teo also. Kalau luar negara, Matthias Sesato, Julian Larch, Wayne Krantz atau Charlie Hunter. Sorry, that's 4. That's a lot of people. Okay, Zain Solo cakap, kalau main music tu passion, okay je, tapi you can make a living, but buat kerja lain juga. Kalau main music boleh ke income kira bonus lah. Yeah, that's true, you know. I mean, for most people kan, like kalau you nak buat music sebagai kerjaya 100% is hard, you know. It's very difficult. Sebab you need to know how to do. Bukan saja you need to know music, you need to know business. You need to know music business, and you need to know that music business is constantly changing. Music business is constantly changing. Last time you don't need to do a stream. You don't need to do a stream like this. You just wait until you appear on TV, on radio. You know, you don't need to be able to know technology. But now, if you don't do streaming, it's like kind of a waste, you know, because you already have an opportunity to reach out to people, and you're not using it. So technology becomes very important. Internet becomes very important. Monetization becomes important. Understanding how to sell products online becomes important. You know, so benda-benda tu jadi penting. Kalau you tak tahu, rugi lah. Sebab teknologi dah ada, resource dah ada, tapi orang tak pakai kan. Bring the question. Salam Ilham. Oh wait. So I got a thing here. Oh wait, I remember. I was in Arif Johan's stream the other day. He gave you a shout out. You're the man behind the NSR music. Yeah, man. I am. So, for all my Twitch fam, I wrote the music for this 3 levels in a video game called No Straight Roads. Saya tulis music untuk a video game No Straight Roads yang keluar daripada studio Metronomic, distributed by Sold Out. And I wrote the rap. I wrote the music, I wrote the chorus. TK West, he's our man, he's the best. So I'm quite happy now. Worldwide, ramai orang menyanyi daripada South America to France to Japan to Germany to US to Singapore to Malaysia. You know, all around the world, people are singing the chorus I wrote. I'm very excited. I'm very bersyukur. Saya bersyukur benda tu menjadi. Khabar Saiful. Yeah, man. DK West, he's our man, he's our best. Represent DK Barat, represent music Malaysia. So it's nice to have that representation, you know. Kita punya, kadang-kadang orang Malaysia rasa music tu tak boleh keluar ke luar negara. Boleh. Then now we have this platform of video game, and I'm very bersyukur. Saya amat bersyukur I was on a project that became very big, and it's been a month plus release. I don't have the game thing, the cover here, but I wrote the music for it. Cool, so sweet like that. Thank you. Okay, gang, I just want to see the. Okay, 19 people on the restream and 26 people. Zulfi, Assalamualaikum cikgu, apa khabar? Waalaikumsalam. So let's talk lagi. Apa lagi beza besar bila kita cerita pasal music sebagai hobi tu kan? Beza besar dia tak payah stress pasal you don't need to worry about what you need to practice. You can practice anything you want, you know. Tapi the problem bila you can practice anything you want, you end up practicing anything, then telang kabut lah. Which is why macam when I do my courses kan, macam Rahsia jadi hero major scales, atau cabaran hero major scales, or the latest thing that I've been doing, dekat Twitter kabur, try go on YouTube. Kalau dekat Twitter kabur, sorry about that. I'm trying this out, so I'm not sure which one will be better, you know. But this stream will be dekat, you can check it on my youtube.com/asamat, you can check it on twitch.tv/asamat, facebook.com/asamatmusic. So whichever works better, let me know, and if it's blur, let me know. So thanks AM for letting me know. Sometimes the streams are not equal though. So yeah, Irman jawab, tahap kami nak sampai tahap macam band-band legenda, macam Search Wings, Left Handed. Now we don't know where should we go. YouTube, radio, TV, jawapan dia everywhere. Everywhere bro, everywhere. Only FB is not kabur. Twitter kabur. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I wonder how I can make it better, man. I wonder whether I need to actually, I don't know whether I have a, the thing is kan, I'm running my Mac kan on Wi-Fi tau, so I don't actually have a direct LAN connection, internet connection straight. But Irman punya soalan, so I would say this tau, you fikir dulu, you fikir like, you know, YouTube juga blur. Wow, if everything blur is kind of tricky, man. But not sure why. Oh. Don't know whether it's heating up ke apa. I think Facebook will be the Facebook, right? If you're watching it on my Facebook page, it's running separately on my phone, so that might be it. Okay, jawapan untuk Irman dulu. So for Irman's punya question kan, semua can work, but I say pick satu benda dulu. Let's say you have a single kan, and you cakap you nak masuk dalam radio kan. You figure out, okay, how do you get the song on radio? You need to figure out some kind of distributor ataupun someone who can get your song, or promoter that can get it on radio. And to me, like, I think, I don't know because I haven't gotten my stuff on radio. But I think something like trying to get it on Spotify or trying to get it on YouTube is slightly easier. You know, that's like, because that's, in a way, at the beginning is free. And you want to get exposure kan, like, to be noticed. You want to get everywhere kalau boleh. But you cannot start everywhere at once. You want to try to do it one by one. So take your time. And kalau you nak jadi macam famous macam Search tu, you better work hard, man. You better work hard. You better figure out what to do, and you have to have a plan. You have to be noticeable. So you can release lagu, maybe plan lah. You nak release, let's say every year you nak release X number of singles ke apa. Especially now it's like a singles market. You know, you have to release songs every few weeks or every few months. Paling kurang every few months. You nak buat music video ke, you nak buat live video ke apa semua, and get shows, get interviewed, get on shows with bands that you like that are like at a similar kind of style. Very important. I was hyping it out. Oh man, thank you. Rachel, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. I'm good. Thank you so much, man. Okay, so that's the idea. So you have to, basically in the beginning kan, find a plan and then execute one by one. And you kena plan kan 5-10 tahun punya plan. Sebab that's how it works kalau you nak tu. Zambi tanya, apa genre music boleh bertahan lama kat Malaysia? Rock lah. Rock is the Malaysian official like genre, you know. If you're doing rock, bertahan lama. But whether talking about bertahan lama dengan yang cari makan, that's a different story lah. You know, depends on what kind of genre rock and how good your promotion and marketing and all that is. Lanbeh, salam sifu, khabar. Pini membebel main gitar lama-lama. Macam mana? Mungkin you kena practice kot, improve. Banyak buku kat belakang. Tak. Most of this is my dad's books, you know. Most of the books at the back is like my dad ada buku pasal Natra lah, buku pasal agama, buku pasal politics, you know. Kenzaburo is there. There's some Vampire Diaries over there. Daniel Steele, Three Kingdoms. There's all sorts of stuff here. Not most of it is my dad's, so it's not all music. My music books dekat sebelah sana. My music books all put that aside. Lanber, nak jadi macam search lagu Everin, kena tempuh dulu. You have to write a lot of songs. Tulis lagu tiap-tiap hari kalau boleh. Seriously, write songs every day. Thanks for the tips, you'll try your best. Good luck. Great wisdom over at this channel. Oh, it's so sweet like that. That's so nice. You like how the traditional music gone international. Proud Malaysian I am. I'm very grateful sebab dalam No Straight Roads kan, the whole idea is that and it's not my idea, it's actually from Daim and Wan Hazmi, you know, the main people at Metronomic. They wanted to have DK Barat meets a rap battle in the DK West level. And so when I got roped in to do the music, I was trying to nak letak macam mana DK Barat tu masuk dengan rap. And to me benda tu sama. It's like it's very close together. And I tried my best to put the DK Barat element. So the chorus is actually super Malaysian DK Barat kind of chorus, you know. DK West, he's our man, he's the best. DK West. So if you sing it in a very Melayu kind of Malaysian kind of way, it sounds super Malaysian. And I designed it to be very catchy. That's the point. Darul Awi, saya seorang guru. Saya ajar muzik, student main alat muzik. Perlukah saya ikut buku atau ikut hati untuk percepat kemahiran diorang? Dua-dua. Sebab ada orang kan, dia akan follow buku, dia lebih teratur tau. Dia tahu chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Ada orang, you kena follow your pace kan, your intuition. Tanjung Karang clear. Awesome, very cool. Right, fangirling. Great wisdom over at this channel. Oh man, Ray, thanks so much. Thank you. Vampire Diaries. Yeah, believe it or not, I haven't read it, but we do have a copy of Vampire Diaries. Where is it? I just saw it just now there. The Vampire Diaries. The Return. Nightfall. L.A. Smith. It's over there. I haven't read it, but my dad has it. My dad has all these different books. I want to make music which will go international. Yeah, you should. Do it. You know, start writing. Start doing. Nick Ideal said, playing guitar is a form of therapy for me, more than a hobby, but not as a career. Shot sendiri tu penting. Yeah, I mean, kalau you macam, yeah, it's kind of different lah. You know, if you're doing something macam as a hobby, the best thing is you can do whatever you want tau. Kalau you buat sebagai hobi kan, apa you nak buat pun tak apa. You rasa nak main hip hop hari ni, main hip hop. You nak tulis lagu rap, tulis lagu rap. You nak buat lagu dangdut, buat lagu dangdut. Up to you. You know, want to play guitar shred for 10 hours, it's up to you. You know, but when you do it as a career, you have to figure out what are your strengths. You know, you can do a lot of things. You know, I've done a lot of different things. You know, main video, compose video game music, write short film music, semua kan. Tapi you cannot, not say you cannot do it all at once, but you know, it takes time to be able to do a lot of things at a level where you're going to do it well. It's so sweet like that. I was so happy I managed to drop by when he was streaming that DK part. Yeah, thank you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Zain Solo tanya, pernah dapat offer buat soundtrack film? Saya pernah buat 3 soundtrack untuk short film. I've written 3 short film soundtracks. But I haven't written for a feature. I was offered to do a feature-length soundtrack, and I wrote all the music for it, but the project tak jadi. It was cancelled, so I didn't get, the music wasn't recorded. I wrote all the music already, but it didn't work out lah. So business lah. So let's see. Thanks for the answer. I will and always do it. Yeah, I think building the audience kan, macam, okay, if you think about it, this is super meta lah if you think about it. I am doing a stream now to 5 channels. Why am I doing a stream to 5 channels? Because I'm trying it out. I don't know whether this is gonna work. Now I heard from the wonderful people, you know, on Twitch and Twitter. It's like the stream is kind of blurry. Facebook is okay, but on Twitter and Twitch is kind of blurry. So now I learned something new. So either my internet has to improve, or my computer has to improve, or I need to figure out how to make it better, you know. Tapi kalau kita nak buat sebagai kerjaya, kita kena belajar lah. You have to learn a new thing and then figure out apa benda you boleh buat untuk memperbaiki. Tiap kali you buat something tu, you nak improve. So it's a process lah basically. So Sweet like that tanya, you know, how do you overcome when things go bad, you know? I think you just have to look at the next project, you know, because sometimes, you know, you do stuff and it doesn't work. You buat satu benda tu, dia tak jadi. Periscope kabur juga. Man, I don't know, I need to figure out. It's blurry, but no worries, your explanation is top notch. Okay, cool, thanks so much. Like I said, I'll keep this. It's gonna be on YouTube, so you can always rewatch the video. You know, I'm keeping this for you guys, guys, gals, you know, everyone. You know, you can rewatch anything yang macam video tak clear. So how do you overcome bila benda tak jadi kan? When things go bad, how do you overcome? You know, I've gotten to stages, man, I was crying, man. I was frustrated though. I do some projects where I'm working with musicians that are like, to be honest, quite mean people. You know, they're not very nice people. And sometimes people can be very honest to you, or sometimes very mean to you. And sometimes it's my fault, sometimes it might be their fault, sometimes it's no one's fault, you know, it's just the situation. So if things don't work out right, the hardest thing is probably not get over it. And to get over it, I guess, you know, you want to learn what you can from the project and then move on to the next project, you know. Sometimes I do something and kita buat benda tu, kita fikir macam like, wow, this is going to be the biggest thing ever, you know. And then you do it and it actually not the biggest thing ever. It's like, okay, yeah, you got some good reception, but it didn't work out. So when you think about that kan, kita kena fikir long term tau. Kalau aku buat plan 10 tahun, apa ni dalam 10 tahun, macam mana the vibe, you know? I can't see your face clearly. You may remain anonymous to me as for now. Okay, wow. Gosh. Fingerstyle sikit. Okay, can. Kejap, saya main fingerstyle. Hairul Azhar cakap main fingerstyle sikit. Cool. My nail's a bit off, so... One of my songs. fingerstyle for you guys. That was one of my songs called Serendipity and Surrender. Okay, let's see. So sweet like that. Thank you. Not sure. Taking all these pointers to improvise whatever I can now when I'm streaming my game. Cool. Yeah, I think the idea kan sebenarnya kan, bila kita fikir pasal nak bina kerjaya kan, atau nak bina like your profile or anything like that, it's the same concept, you know. Basically lah, kalau you nak bina like a music career or a streaming career, or you know, as an artist or musician or painter or whatever, right? The industry might be different, but the concept is the same tau. The concept is you need to build an audience. You need to be very good at what you do. You need to know people in the scene, in the industry that you're in. You need to build an audience. Be very good. Know the people within your scene, and also, so be good. Know the people in your scene. Build an audience, and repeat that many times. Kena buat ulang-ulang. That tu yang makan masa tu. Khairul tanya, kalau nak belajar lead gitar perlu ingat semua bunyi. You kena, kalau nak main lead gitar, you have to basically know style lead guitar you nak main tu, and the language, vocabulary, melody, licks yang you kena tahu dalam style tu. So you have to know the for the style that you want. If you want to play rock, you have to know rock kind of licks, rock kind of lines, rock kind of melodies, rock kind of scales, you know, sequences, that kind of thing. You know, main R&B, you have to know R&B kind of stuff. You want to know jazz, you need to know jazz kind of stuff. And if you want to be a session player, you have to know a little bit about everything though. So benda tu makan masa. Do I know everything? I don't know everything. But you know, I've been doing music for 24 years kan, 24 tahun dah main music kan. So I know a lot, but I don't know everything. So what I know, I'm sharing with you guys right now. Kind of in this sembang kind of hangout kind of vibe. Okay. Okay, does anyone else have any questions? Ada tak apa-apa? Masuk Berkeley perlu tahu, Amiro tanya, masuk Berkeley perlu tahu banyak instrumen ke? Tak, masuk Berkeley you kena, actually when you go to Berkeley, Berklee, Berkeley College of Music, you ada dua benda you kena tahu. One is you have to know your principal instrument, apa instrumen utama you, what's your main instrument that you want to enroll in. Number two is what major you want to be in. So major, you could be a composition major, tulis lagu, or songwriting major, like songs, writing songs. You can be a jazz composition major. I was a jazz composition major dengan guitar performance. You can be a performance major, music therapy, production, and you know, there's like, I don't know, 10 or 11 majors or something like that. So you can tahu what instrument you play, what major. Music business pun is a major, and some people will do double major. I did a dual major. I did in jazz composition and guitar performance. So you can also major in two things and other minor. So you have to figure out what is the main thing you not focus on to study, where you're going in terms of your career, and then you can you can aim to get into that major. Yeah, I went to Berkeley. I taught at Berkeley as well, actually. I didn't teach in the main program. I taught in the I studied in Berkeley 2005 to 2007, and I was also a teacher. I was teaching for the summer guitar sessions, which is a 1-week summer program thing. So I was on faculty teaching these classes called fretboard harmony. So I taught there in 2007 and 2008. I taught for the summer guitar sessions at Berkeley. So I've studied at Berkeley and I've taught at Berkeley as well. And yeah. Okay, tengok apa soalan. Ada beza tak approach untuk compose music biasa dengan video game music? Yeah, beza. Kalau if you write music for your own stuff, and thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you. So, bila you write music for your own project, you boleh tentukan direction dia sendiri. Whatever direction you want to do when you write your own music, you know, it's up to you. You want to write 10 ballad, you can write 10 ballads if you want. But if you're writing for, like, say, film music, let's go from, like, normal music for your own project, music for film music, for example, short films or, like, feature films. And then we talk about video games. So, kalau you write for, like, short films or feature films, kan, you're writing the music to help tell the story. You nak music you untuk membantu director tu punya cerita come across, you know. So, your music tu is functional music. Dia berfungsi membantu. Video game music, especially when you're thinking about like more interactive music where it has you go into a level in a video game, right? You can walk left, turn left or right, go ahead jump whatever, and some of the music, right, is will change depending where you are, and some of the music will end earlier if you die, you end earlier if you go into the room earlier, and all that kind of stuff. So video game music is interactive music, so the music has to be able to loop. Now when I wrote for No Straight Roads, my music is actually not so much interactive like the other levels. The other levels, they wrote, there's a bass track for No Straight Roads, and then there's a rock version of it and a EDM version of it. So when you are winning, the rock version will take over, and when you're losing, the EDM version will be louder. And then there's a mix of that happens based on how you play. So when you're writing for video game, you're writing to support the story, and you're writing music that could end and go anywhere else at any point. So beza, it's very different. No Rizwan dari Selangor, apa khabar? Thanks for tuning in. Terima kasih kerana menonton. So tengok, Treble Pentamid tanya, kalau nak jadi seorang pencipta lagu, apa asas muzik paling penting yang kena ada? Satu is, before we talk about music theory kan, kalau jadi songwriter kan, pencipta lagu, you kena tahu banyak lagu. You should be able to play a lot of songs, or have listened to a lot of songs. Kalau you tak dengar banyak lagu, macam ni nak tulis? If you don't know a lot of music, how are you going to write your own songs? Then you can always be kind of inquisitive. You have to know what is a ballad, what is a waltz, what is a 4/4 kind of tune, what is a jazz waltz, what's a ballad, what's a rock kapak, macam mana vibe dia, ekspedisi macam mana. Have you ever played NSR? How does it feel play and listen to the music you wrote in? So sweet like that. That's such a good question. I am actually playing a stream on Twitch, not right now, but I'm actually going through the game now. So if you go on Twitch, right, you can actually watch how I've played so far. I've reached up to 10-10. I haven't fought Eve yet, but I did the beginning of DK West Encounter 2. It's quite exciting to play music where I wrote the music and I'm playing it tau. So I don't know. It's quite exciting. So I'm playing it. So siapa nak tengok saya main video game yang saya tulis some music for it, follow me on twitch.tv/asamat and you'll be able to see some of that. So I've been playing the game from the beginning. Everything is recorded. You minat rock? Apa skill penting? Pentatonic dengan minor blues paling penting. Kalau you suka, and depend dengan genre rock, kalau you suka shred, then maybe harmonic minor, you kena tahu. So Irman tanya, kalau saya gabungkan rock plus jazz satu genre, adakah menjadi kesalahan penciptaan sebuah lagu? Tak salah. Jazz rock is a genre tau. Jazz campur rock is a genre in the 70s. Jazz rock fusion. So it's actually bukan kesilapan, bukan kesalahan tau. It's like a thing that has happened. In fact, it's already kind of old, but it's still relevant. Now there's some guitarists like Nir Felder, there's some guitarists like Ben Hewson. The styles are macam rock campur jazz, and so it happens, and you should do it if you want to do it. In fact, kalau dengar hujan pun ada elemen rock dengan campur jazz. Waalaikumsalam Erwin. Apa khabar Erwin Sobri? Cool. So I guess I'm just gonna kind of wrap it up. So I guess the summary is this: when you're doing music as a hobby, it's one thing, okay, and then when you're doing music as a career, it's another thing. So I think the biggest mistake that people do when they want to do music as a career is they don't look at it that you need to know your business. You have to know your business if you want to be able to sustain a career in music, especially if you want to do a full-time career as a musician kan. You kena belajar tau. You kena tahu the business side, you kena tahu personal finance, you kena tahu how to get gigs, you kena tahu how to position yourself, belajar copywriting, belajar social media. All these things, kadang-kadang musicians, they malas nak belajar. Musicians tend to be lazy, don't want to learn social media, they don't want to learn technology, they don't want to learn how to stream and all this. You think that you're going to get all these opportunities, but there's so many musicians in the world, why should anyone hire you for anything? Kenapa dia nak hire you? So if nothing happens kan, I mean, look at what I'm doing. I'm doing the stream right now, right? I'm making things happen. Now whether ada seorang tengok right now on Facebook, I know there's 20 people. So whether there's 20 people or 500 people, it doesn't mean that I should stop doing it. I should still do it because this is how you reach out. And I get to share. For me, like as an educator, I get to share some of my experience to you guys, and hopefully it'll be useful. Hopefully it'll be inspiring for you to do music, and so you don't feel alone. Because I think especially now, with all the COVID stuff, a lot of people feel very alone, and it's even more because gigs are cancelled. So all these things become an issue. Intro Still Loving You. Sorry, I can't play. You know what? I'm streaming on 5 platforms, and number one, the first thing is, I don't know how to play Still Loving You. That's number one. Number two, even if I knew it, I probably would not play it because of copyright. Streaming on 5 platforms, I could get, the stream can be blocked on any of the 5 platforms, and it can be an issue for my account. So sorry, I'm not doing any requests except my own songs. Pokli Nani, main satu lagu first album kau yang tepuk-tepuk tu, boleh tak? It's my relative ni, I think. Okay, I'm gonna play one of my own songs. So sweet like that. Sid, you're awesome, Asamat. Stay that. There's a good day. Save the numbers are rising, and I'm off to set up my pink gaming room. Wish you good luck. All the best for your gaming room setup. I wanna have a nicer setup, man. I really wanna have a nicer setup, but right now I'm streaming straight from my PS4. Which is great, you know. But hopefully I'll be able to get like a better setup where I can actually have a camera on my face and stuff. But all the best. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, jom. Saya akan yang cakap tepuk-tepuk gitar. Okay, I'm gonna tune to that get, which is a down tune thing, and I'm gonna close with this. Hopefully the strings are all okay. Fazli lah, Angat Culi. Tak tahulah Fazli, I tak, sebab nama tahulah kan, nama orang Facebook, nama dekat Facebook lain kan, Pokli Nani. And also sebab on my phone, so I tak boleh click on the profile to see who. Oh, Ross Sheffian in the house. Ross Sheffian is coming out with a print book, bilingual book. Follow her channel. If you're on YouTube, follow Ross Sheffian for raw vegan recipes. Seriously, follow Ross Sheffian. RAWCHEFYIN. So sweet like that. I'm streaming now on PS4. We'll make a PC build stream next week at Wangsa Walk. Cool. All the best for that. Awesome. Good luck. Okay, kejap saya tune that get, lepas tu saya end. Terima kasih. Sama-sama. So sweet like that. Okie dokie, have a good stream. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks. Okay, let me see, I get it. This is Train to Eric Land from my first record. Acoustic Gestures is on Spotify. Stream it. That's it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Samad. Thank you. So sweet, like I said, you're supposed to close the tab, but you hooked. Hey. Thank you. And that's amazing. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Awesome. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thanks so much for all the love. Thank you so much for everything. So, few things I want to say. Satu is, anyone yang belum lagi, let me give you guys the link real quick. Where's my, man, let me give the link. Just a sec. Okay, I'm gonna move the phone side to this side. Ghazali, cakap senang nak move sampai tak boleh copyright. It's like one of those things yang it's easier said than done tau. Sebab kalau kena block, it's like my career is at stake. It's not your thing at stake. Cakap senang. Okay, so I just want to say this. Kalau sesiapa yang berbahasa Melayu kan, and you want to get my newsletter, I send out a daily newsletter berjudul Surat Muzik tiap-tiap hari. I'm going to put the link here. Surat Muzik. Join Surat Muzik. So kalau awak berbahasa Melayu, join Surat Muzik. I just put the link for all the other platforms. Kalau dekat sini, let me see whether I can put the link. Sini boleh tak? I can't get the link. But check out Surat Muzik Asamat. I will put the link on Facebook nanti after this. And the other thing is I have a new thing nama dia Club Gitar Asamat, which is basically tiap-tiap bulan kan, instead of it's like a magazine subscription lah basically. Jadi you know how you buy a magazine kan, let's say you buy a magazine, you subscribe to a magazine every month and you bayar bulan-bulan and you get a new magazine, right? So instead of getting a magazine, Club Gitar Asamat, you basically get a new 2-hour lesson, guitar lesson video from me. So far 11 orang dah join, dan tiap-tiap bulan is a new lesson. So it's not one of the courses yang I dah release, but it's going to be a brand new one every month. Bulan ni is teknik gitar teratur, and in fact this weekend Sabtu Ahad ni I'm trying to do a extra Zoom stream for siapa-siapa yang Club Gitar Asamat. So if you guys are interested in that, send me a message, send me a DM if you need the info about it. But it's basically gum.co/clubgitar. gum.co/clubgitar. Okay, I need to go now because azan and I'm about to finish the stream. Thanks so much for watching semua. Anyone ada questions ke apa, boleh send me a message. Thanks so much Facebook, terima kasih Facebook, terima kasih Twitch, terima kasih Periscope, terima kasih YouTube. Terima kasih semua kerana menonton. See you guys in a future stream. Okay, take care, be safe. And yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, apparently my video is clear now. Okay, take care. Assalamualaikum. See you guys. Bye. Peace out.